Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. My name is Abraham Nemijan and my ID is 143154449. The topic of my presentation is the fate of Bangladesh if World War III break out. We know world politics is in very unstable situation now. Superpowers like USA, China, Russia and India are their relationship among them are not so good they were in the past. uh, uh, I will talk about the fate of Bangladesh and the role of Bangladesh in this situation. um, First, we have to know the military condition and military forces of Bangladesh. We know Bangladesh is a very small country, and Bangladesh has a very small navy and air forces. But Bangladesh is in a strategic position in Southeast Asia. To know the importance of Bangladesh in World War III, we have to go way back, like in 1971. In 1971, when Pakistani military opened fire on Bangladeshi people and the liberation war of Bangladesh began. At that point, Pakistan was supported by USA, but most of the European nations, USA and China, most of the European nation, China and India supported Bangladesh liberation war. But although India supported us from the very start, but they directly engaged in war against Pakistan in December of 1971. When this happened, USA that was supporting Pakistan that time dispatched their 7th fleet to protect Pakistan. But then Russia, USSR, USSR of that time dispatched their missile nuclear submarine to stop 7th fleet. From the beginning of Bangladesh was very important, so important that every other country was supporting or against the liberation of Bangladesh. Uh, Major superpowers like USSR, USA, China was involved in the liberation war of Bangladesh. So now we came back to the present. For the last 46 years after our independence, Bangladesh has made good relationship with countries like USA, Russia, and China. The three superpowers who hate each other are in good relationship with a single country. Like China, Bangladesh bought two submarines from China, and Bangladesh, Russia is now helping Bangladesh for its first nuclear power point, and USA after liberation, USA helped us and aid us in many ways. Like our liberation war, if World War III break out, if India want to take our country, take Bangladesh into their own hand, into their own control, China would help Bangladesh, because India and China have a good competition among them about the superpower in Asia. If USA comes to control, Russia will help us. Russia will help us to defeat them or to stop them, and vice versa. All the superpowers are in economic battle for Bangladesh at present. Like India, China, and Russia, they all are competing to take control, or um, the good relationship, to have a good relationship with Bangladesh right now. As you discussed that if World War III break out, Bangladesh will have a upper hand, because Bangladesh have a good relationship with the most of the superpowers now, like Russia, China, and USA. Uh, but it will be very destructive for Bangladesh if nuclear war break out. Because Bangladesh is in between two great superpowers of the world, like India and China. If they if the nuclear war broke out, and one of the superpowers attack India or China, it will be very destructive of Bangladesh. It will be very destructive for Bangladesh. If one of the country attack in their border, like India or China, it will be very destructive for Bangladesh, and as a very small country, Bangladesh will maybe destroyed. And and from the discussion we can say that war is not a good thing for us or any of the country. War, if World War III break out and a nuclear war starts, most of the country that we know now will be destroyed. And Einstein once said that World War IV people will fight World War IV with sticks and stones. And as we can see that nuclear power can destroy any of the country, so it will very much likely to happen in the near future. So we can hope that uh, every country of the world live in peace, and no war happen between them, and so that we can stay in peace like we have been in last 46 years. Thank you all.